Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stream. I am Psychic, and I'm here with quite a few people, actually. Why are they not?
Psychic.
I don't know why they're not appearing on screen right now. We have Jay, Moss, Sega,
We're the
Trouble.
hostess and Psychic said we're suing Psychic.
Oh, guys, really?
I'm not really here.
Okay, I don't know why their sprites aren't popping up, but today
not suing Psychic.
we are playing a game called Guilty as Sock. Okay, how do I even explain this game? Do you guys want to explain it? Because I don't know how to explain this.
It's a courtroom.
It's a courtroom game.
It's basically what we done on our previous SMPs, but for a whole game.
Yeah.
I would describe it less of a video game and more as a card game.
But
it's more of a medium for a game that you play.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Scraps in chat. Hello, Haley, Halo. Okay,
Psychic, do you already have a courtroom open, or?
Yeah, who's hosting, by the way?
I'll host. Also, we are in the live call. I don't know why your sprites aren't showing up. But, yeah, my game's loading currently, and then I'll host a courtroom, and then we can get started.
Well, we're using the in-game voice chat, right?
Oh, there's an in-game voice chat?
Yes, so if you want our sprites to still work, if they do, we should just deafen our...
Well, your sprites aren't even appearing on stream currently, so...
Or no, I should just mute everyone else, so that at least...
How about we just... we don't need the sprites, we can just like...
Yeah, let's just...
You're right.
Just deafen.
If the sprites already aren't working, then...
Alright, Psychic, if you want to make a courtroom and then just share the code in the chat, and
you
then
got
we'll
it.
Join.
I'll do that.
And as far as custom evidence goes, do I need to export that to give it to Psychic, or should I host that when we go?
I guess we just like host whenever. Or I guess you could just send me. You could also send me.
You need to export it and send it.
Okay. So everyone just export it and then DM me your thing real quick.
I'm gonna put it in the group chat.
Guys, it's the British man. He's here.
Here we go. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Ozone also's here?
Hi, British.
Hello.
Hello, Ozone. Okay.
Oh, that looks strange.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Discord.
No. I don't want to open up Minecraft right now.
Psychic, you didn't tell me we were playing on the SMP today.
Minecraft now? Okay.
No, alright, chat, let's change the title.
Guilty as Craft.
No, okay.
Has everyone DM'd
what is going on? What is being copied? The group chat logs. Oh no. Oh no.
Kakarot, we need to go now.
All right. If you might, chat. You might hear some noises. That's me downloading their stuff. Okay. Custom evidence.
What are we downloading?
Import.
Stuff.
Actually, make sure this doesn't appear on stream, just in case.
I'm scared. What are we?
I decided to DM mine.
The custom decks that we made.
Wait, can we not do it ourselves?
Oh my god.
Dude, we each made custom decks beforehand.
Yeah. No. So, Sega, we're just gonna export them, and then we'll send them to Psychic, and then he'll be able to use them and remain the host.
Yeah.
Oh, boo. I thought that we would still be able to use our...
in charge.
No.
I thought that, like, whoever's prosecutor can just choose their own...
No.
Hold on, I'll quickly check on Trouble, make sure she can do it. Because I know we had some trouble with my laptop earlier. 1 second.
Okay, how do I know that's
Halo,
exported?
Hi Asher, hi Scraps.
How do we know?
Oh, wait, there we go.
I thought I did.
I got it.
But I don't know where to find it. Unless
And
I
then,
check downloads.
That's what I did, but I didn't see it.
Asher, did you send someone to wake up Jen?
Yes, I sent Ashy to wake up Jen.
Oh, Asher.
Yeah,
Asher's in chat
that's where it
saying,
downloads.
someone wake up Jen. Was that not supposed to be your job?
Yeah, I literally called Ashy, being like, "Hey, can you wake Jen up? Like, call her or something?"
Go do that, Ash.
And Ashy, you can join like the actual VC.
Hold on, I was gonna read it.
no.
Although that might not really help too much when we actually get in the game. So.
You tried to wake up Jen, or you tried to join the VC?
Scraps, listen to the sound of my voice. You, Scraps, are you telling me you don't know who I am, Scraps?
It's the animator man. The one who's in the basement.
Yeah, Sega, it's the animator man. Sega.
There it is. You got it.
No.
Okay, so to list off, we got Jay, Pinball,
Alright,
myself,
gamers, we got it
Moss,
working.
Treble,
Okay, let me just
Sega, Ozone, and
download the
Psychic.
rest of them, and we should be good to get going.
Jen might. Oh, we tried to wake up Jen. Okay, I guess it failed. So Jen is still sleeping.
Oh my gosh, is Jen still sleeping?
Apparently, Asher tried to wake her up, and it was unsuccessful.
That's my gen.
That's my Jen.
You know, it's funny because last night I was like, "So Jen, you're gonna remember to join the game, right?" And she's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh my gosh.
No way.
In a way, I
Yeah.
knew that she wasn't, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad.
Oh my gosh.
Should have gone with my gut.
Why'd you all name your cases in
Yes,
such
hello,
an
Scraps.
obvious way? There's no surprise now.
Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Ugh. Did it go?
Wait, psychic.
Is
Oh,
Pinball
hi.
also there? Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was gonna just rename mine since there was complaints.
Oh,
I can
We're
rename
getting
it.
doubles.
okay. Just rename
Well,
it.
yeah, because they're both in
Yeah.
the same room.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
No sorries.
it's okay.
How
You're
dare
all
you say
good.
sorry? Those are fighting words.
We're gonna sue you for being sorry for nothing.
We're gonna sue you for being sorry.
All right. Ozone's
I'm gonna,
here.
gonna turn graphics quality
Okay.
to medium.
The question is, what are we gonna make Psychic be first?
Psychic can be defense.
I definitely will have to be one of the early ones because, again, I'm only here for like 2 hours.
Okay, so
It doesn't have to be the first one, but it should be like the
I,
second or
I
third at
say
least.
that Sega should go first.
go first on what?
Being prosecution.
Okay, that would mean so we're doing Sega prosecution, Psychic defense.
No, I want to. Well, whose
Oh.
case are we doing first?
Sega, why did you send this to me?
The player just like
Scraps, Pinball's here, Treble's here.
Hey, which
It'll be a lot more obvious once we get into
Wait.
the game.
this rolling.
God damn it.
This is
Do you know
gonna
which
be-
case we're
this is
doing
gonna be
first?
Fun. Okay. So where are my headphones? Here they are. So, question: who is going first?
I want to do mine first.
Okay. All right. Do you want to save your changes before quitting deck? Yes, I want to save. Okay. Host. Okay, I'm hosting
Host.
now.
Can we do all of them? Everyone's cards?
We should
Or
be.
do we have to
I think we can do one, like a deck at a time. Again, sorry
okay.
everybody for a little bit of a wait. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly turn off the game and then share the code with you guys.
I think I can
like
just.
Wordle first.
I think I can just join from your
Wordle is much more
profile.
important.
Right, but I'll send it in the group chat just in case.
Okay,
someone can't see
gamer
it.
the word. No, it's not. Okay. M is somewhat correct though. Minor.
Okay, I just
No, that is not correct. Ooh,
Sent-
the code.
Yeah, I just hit the code.
The code.
The code.
Oh, the code.
The code.
All right. Can I? What do I get to be for this round?
I'm gonna
What do I want?
deafen.
Oh yeah, same.
There we go.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
All right.
Wait, who do I get to be?
I don't know. You just pick a roll.
Chat.
Okay.
Can you all hear
Alright,
us
I'm
in
the
game?
prosecutor.
Check it. Yeah, you can hear
my-
people in game.
All right.
Hello.
You just have to
Well,
choose.
well,
You just have
well.
to click on something.
All right, roll in. Roll in. Okay.
Man,
Okay. So
Judge Psychic?
okay. So I have all the court cases. So, okay. So okay. So Pinball, you're the prosecutor. So I guess we're doing Pinball's case first. So Pinball, what's your case's name again?
Suing Edwin.
Okay.
My name is
Um.
Treble.
Yes.
You're gonna
Hello.
have to
What
be the jury.
job? What job do you want, Treble?
Oh, I don't know. I never played this game.
So do you see the courtroom in front of you? It says prosecutor,
Yeah.
judge, defense. Pick a spot. I think the only spot might be jurors, or you could be the bailiff. It could be the juror.
I think
Yeah,
Jay
one of us
would
go
be a
around
funny.
hitting
I think Jay would
people.
be a funny bailiff.
Jay would be
Yeah,
a
you
funny
can
bailiff.
change.
I'll be
wherever
a
you want.
juror. That's fine.
All right,
So
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
everyone, ready
go.
up. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I'm so excited for this.
Psychic, just advice as the judge. Use the scroll wheel to swap between your options of what you can do.
Okay.
There should be like a little
Yeah.
notification on the bottom left.
Okay. All right, gamers. Court is now in session. I thought it was going to load quicker than that, I'll be completely honest. Oh, wait. I don't think I could hear them. Because we're all deafened. We're all deafened. I can't hear
So
them.
how do I
Any item you're
Can I
on.
still
Oh.
do custom images?
I can hear them now.
It's loading.
It is loading.
I haven't loaded in yet.
Neither have I.
Yeah, this is taking a while.
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of on the loading screen.
I can hear.
Yeah, we've been able to hear you the whole time.
It's
Oh.
loading.
Loading.
taking so long to connect.
Oh, Scraps, I do remember that.
To this Wordle. Holy God.
Oh, here we are.
Hi
Oh,
guys.
hi guys. All right.
God, I'm so close to finishing Wordle. Oh
Court
my
is
God.
now in
Trying
session.
to connect like what 7 people?
Yeah.
Oh.
I win Wordle.
Oh, yay! Beach
Alright.
party.
Okay.
Oh, you can hear us, Psychic?
I can hear you guys, yes. Hey! Order in the court! Oh. Oh, okay.
Child in danger.
Uh-oh.
Given early.
In sock we trust.
Hey, pinball.
In sock we trust.
Okay.
I wonder
Hey,
what the
Pinball.
defendant has
What's
to
up,
say
what's
about
up?
that.
Okay, okay, so how do we start this?
So who goes first? What do each of these do?
The prosecuting.
It goes. So basically, Psychic, you kind of start things off because you're the judge. So I think usually what we do is
you're
the
judge.
prosecution
You
will
decide how
start
we
with an
start
opening
this.
statement.
You,
Okay.
give the floor to either the prosecution or the defense.
Okay, I will give the floor to the prosecution.
Oh,
All right.
Oh no, you just called their witness.
Oops,
put that
sorry.
Back. Put that back. Put that back. Click it again. Click it again.
Hi.
Oh, sorry about that.
Scroll.
I haven't prepared my
Get
witness
the
yet.
yellow hammer out. Get the
Yeah, you
yellow
have to
hammer.
scroll.
Oh, okay.
Grab the hammer. Scroll it.
That one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. Okay.
All right.
Now. Alright, you have the floor, Prosecutor
How do
Pinball.
I make custom images for like the witness?
I don't know if you can.
It does have a custom image on the witness. Or maybe not the witness.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Yours.
So what do I do?
Oh,
with this? Anyway, guys,
Well,
I
I
have
have
to
to
start.
think.
Okay, everyone.
What?
I need to start out. I want you to look at this guy.
Order in the court.
I want you to look at him. He's creepy.
I'm the bailiff. My job is.
I want you to look at this man, Mr. Edwin. Okay, Mr. Edwin. He's creepy. Okay. Now, as we all know, his name. Hold on, let me pull out another one. His name is Edwin. Okay. He made the mimic. Are you guys able to see? Click tab and see the stuff.
Yeah, if you click
Yeah.
tab, you can see what evidence has been
Yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah.
And Psychic,
Now, listen,
you can
listen.
also, if you decide to, make evidence inadmissible up there as well if you click on it.
Okay,
Now listen. He said one. It was difficult to put the pieces together.
Is this all? Prosecutor Pinball,
Hold on.
hurry up.
Now listen. Starting off, he is admitted to insanity.
Are you just gonna run through all 5 of your evidence cards now?
I thought. Oh. Shit. Okay. Well, what? How do I pass it on? Oh.
So concede the
Psychic
floor and then
passes it on.
Psychic swap it to Sega so he
Okay.
can make his like.
Sega, your
so-
opening statements.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
All right. Let me. Oh, geez. Oh, you really put in a lot of
He just
evidence.
threw 5 pieces of evidence. He threw 4 pieces of evidence at me before we even started.
He did.
Wow. Well. So. So, we say that, he is a creep, and I'm looking at my client right now, and we don't really know. So here's my evidence. He has a secret.
Why did it cost $40? Listen, I think
We don't know his
shouldn't
secret,
cost $40.
but he does have a secret. So you can't say that he's a creep, because what if his secret is that he's secretly handsome?
Okay, I have
Or
a direct
secretly
image.
very
of him.
cool.
I have an image of him. Am I allowed to use more than one image? Is this the only image I can pull out?
Sorry, I was just typing some stuff down. What's up?
And then I will,
Food's here.
since
Oh, okay.
Pinball has already brought in so much.
Okay,
evidence,
Sega, you talk.
I'll-
I have
I'll
to
just
go
give
get my
like
food.
one.
I'll be right back.
But you're the judge. Anyways, I'm gonna start beating people.
Oh.
Can't do
We
that.
need a new
So, the judge left to get food.
Well, sounds like this is a great time for this. Boop. 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 And boop. Now you are all muted. No one can hear you. I have all this power at my fingertips. Sega. Hello. You are a human again. Don't cross
Hi.
with me. Hello.
I did not care for The Godfather.
Jay, you are the
Guys, I
most
think it-
annoying human being I've ever met.
I think
Thank
it might
you.
have been a mistake to make Jay the bailiff.
Okay, wait,
Oh,
it was,
you
it
haven't
was
seen
him?
what the judge can do. Like, Timeball as the judge last time would not let me.
Jay, I was literally there.
I know you were, now that I think about it. You know how bad it was then.
Actually, where is Vault?
I don't know, man.
Vault's dead.
Vault was supposed to be here. Wait.
We're missing like 3 people.
I want to know what Ozone's doing.
Hey, Jay.
What is Ozone doing? Good question. Vault is on.
I get to pet the dog, though. None of you can pet the dog.
You know what I can do, though?
You know what I can do, though? You're a chicken now.
This is thrilling gameplay.
Yeah, this is.
I think having Psychic as the judge first off was probably a bad idea.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Yeah,
why did
I
start
didn't
streaming
think-
with when.
I didn't. I was trying to figure out where we put Psychic first, where so he could learn. Judge is not a good position to learn.
Oh, Jen just messaged. I mean, seriously, dude said he wanted to stream today, and then he goes and gets food.
Yeah, what the hell?
No,
Else.
the food's because of me.
L streamer.
Sorry, guys. As a
L
judge, I just
streamer.
get hungry
Trouble is
sometimes, you know.
Silence.
So,
Silence, Treble.
what's
You can't
going on?
defend him.
Are you guys done yapping
Psychic.
yet?
Jen might be coming on.
Dude,
Finally.
we've been waiting for you.
You're the judge. We can't go on without you.
Anyway, enough talk. So whose turn is it?
I still have like one more evidence.
Oh well, then you can
Give
keep
the floor
going.
to. There you go. Yeah.
Breaking news!
Ozone, what'd you do?
David.
That's a thing. That's what we can do in this game.
Ozone can
what?
make up evidence and add news that can be added as.
Oh,
evidence
I want to
the
be
court case.
Ozone's rule so bad now.
Ooh.
Well,
You
you
can do that
decide-
next time.
Yeah.
So since Pinball gave like almost all her evidence, I'll
You're going
give
to jail.
one more. Jackie. The way we said he's the fucking.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Okay.
fucking backy. So
Alright.
that's just my evidence.
I'd like to call on for a witness.
You know what?
Oh,
I'll allow
that's
it.
you.
I want to call a witness.
Okay.
Jay has his like.
Yo, is
Quite
that
sick.
W. Afton?
Hello.
Wait.
My name is WA, as you might know me in the Secret of the Mimic game.
Wait, Pinball.
Otherwise
who did you
known
actually
as-
call?
Mr.
There you
Afton. Otherwise
can't make my own.
known as William.
Hold on, order in the court.
Purple guy.
Mr. Pinball, you didn't bring any spoilers to today's proceedings, did you?
Your Honor, look at this.
No.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Your Honor, I have a custom card that I would like to present to the table after this. Listen, I
Are
did
you
not bring
not
any
gonna
spoilers
interrogate the
to
witness?
today's proceeding. I do not know why Moss went in with this. Okay.
Somebody
Sorry,
said
that
I
was
was
me.
purple guy. I went with it. Who do you?
That was me.
Who did you? Who
I
am
didn't
I?
even know Purple Guy was in Secret of the Mimic.
Shush!
Okay.
Silence.
You
He's
should-
not. I.
All right.
What are you writing?
Mr. Pinball, what is the purpose of this witness?
So, I wanted to call David to the stand, but
Oh. Well, hi. Okay. I'm. It's me, David. I'm fucking dead.
You're fat.
David, how would you describe your relationship
Oh,
with your
David is still
Oh
alive.
man, I love my dad. He's the best. He's he's really not around most of the time. So I'll go out and I'll play by myself or with
What?
The mimic.
father? Hey, Jen is on a guilty as sock. We should probably invite her.
Can we invite her mid-game?
We have to finish this first. What?
You guys are unbearable, by the way.
How about, you
Yeah.
guys want to restart this now that we know how to semi-do this?
Sure.
Sorry, Pinball.
I guess. Can you stop?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No.
No!
You gotta end
All
this
right,
early.
that's it. Ozone, you're getting put in a timeout.
Alright, I'm ready to say my verdict. Mr. Edwin,
Cuffs off of Jay, he's too kinky.
I'm
Megan,
still on
he's
the
guilty.
stand.
Mr.
You know
Edwin,
what? Silence.
order in the court. Order in the court. Everyone. On the count of...
What did I do?
Actually, wait. Juror number 1. What do you think of this case?
Guilty.
Guilty! Oh, wrong button.
Guilty.
Wrong button.
Miss input!
Yay! Edwin
Miss
is
input.
guilty. Let's go.
Okay.
That was the real secret of the mimic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I want to be journalist.
Never had of this.
All right, Jen's gonna be hopping.
Can I be
on. Let's
judge?
go.
Does anybody mind?
Nah, you can be judge.
Hell yeah.
Let's
So
wait for
who's
Jen
prosecutor
to get in.
next?
Treble, do you want to be prosecutor? We can do your case.
Is Jen in here?
Oh, we can do mine.
Not yet.
She's on the game
Is
yet.
Jen in here?
She said code no worky. Code no worky. No worky, no
That's
code.
because we were in the
Well-
middle of a game. Tell her to try the code again.
Try again.
Oh, she's here, I think.
Hey Jen,
Whoa,
is your
damn.
mic working in game? I'm gonna take that as a no.
My name is
Whoa.
Mimic, oh yeah.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
I want to be the prosecution.
I guess I'm a juror.
Wait, Trouble, let me be prosecution.
I really worked hard on the evidence.
Oh, who's, wait.
It's
Okay,
Treble's
everyone.
case.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
those are
I'll be
Treble's
defense.
evidence cards?
Yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
defense.
Okay.
All right. We'll get started then.
Oh, sorry. Ready.
Oh, damn it. I didn't ready. My bad.
Is there a way for anyone to like try and
Can
like,
anyone hear Jen?
I
No.
can't.
No. How fix?
Go into your like settings and see if check how your
It
mic
could-
is routed.
It could also be like the
she left,
Steam
she left.
microphone.
She left.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Before starting.
No, we're not.
No, wait, we're not starting.
No, I said no.
Yeah.
I said
Just
I'll wait a minute before we start.
yeah.
My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream.
So, nice to know, but not true.
What is that?
I want another. David.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Jen.
Yeah. Hi, Jen.
Yeah, me and Jen are gonna, or juring it. We're juring it so hard.
Oh, Jen being a juror for this is so funny.
Jura, I hardly know it.
Okay, everyone ready up.
Ew, I don't want to sit next to Jen. How do I, there we go.
No.
Oh my gosh.
So rude. That's so
Help me. I can't, there's no way I can't not sit next to
All
her
right, who
now.
is it? Sega, ready up.
Yeah,
There we go. All right.
I was changing.
I tic-tac-toe.
Hello? Hello? Oh.
Alright, let's
Okay.
see who,
Hi, Jen.
Prosecutor Trouble.
Is this the person being put on trial?
Who muted Trouble? Wait, why is Trouble muted?
Trouble's muted
Hey.
because she's setting up her case.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Mom.
All
Jen,
right.
watch
this.
Good
Watch this.
morning,
Jen, watch
Court.
this. Watch this, Jen.
court. Okay. Good morning, court.
Hold on, wait, I think you just can't
boy.
talk yet.
Ow.
Oh, hold on. Okay, 1 second.
We're waiting for the prosecutor.
Oh.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. It is June the 28th at depending on your time zone, 26.
minutes.
We are
can just
here
see Jen.
with
can
I'm
see
sorry.
Travis
I've
not
never
moving it
done
up
this
here.
Yeah, I
before. I
can
don't
see it
understand
too.
it all. Okay.
I'm hearing Psychic's voice come out of Treble's
We figured it
pocket.
out. We figured it out.
Oh no, my clothes.
I'm so glad everyone's just here for
Oi,
this
Governor,
crazy.
I gotta say, you really got some British teeth there.
All right, order. Everyone, order. All right.
Oh,
Prosecutor
Jen.
Treble.
Jen. We're in the best position. We can draw.
Oh my
We
gosh.
can draw.
What?
Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yo.
Oh, no.
All right.
Sega, are you sure you're not on the fence right now?
It looks like Mr. Super Sega is on trial.
You probably shouldn't be bailiff then.
I do
Bailiff,
feel like
please
this
act
creates some bias.
responsibly.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Now, we're gonna proceed with our opening statements. Prosecution.
No, that's witness.
That's the wrong.
Hello.
That's the wrong button. Why is
Put
it
it-
not?
Put him back. Put him back.
Goofy
Oh,
our
God.
judge, am I right?
Wait, he's not going. He's not going back.
You gotta
Your Honor.
scroll it again.
Your
Scroll
Honor.
it again. Scroll it again. There's like three.
Your
There's
Honor.
three different
There
areas.
it is. Okay.
Your
My
Honor,
bad.
Your Honor, I believe it's my turn.
The prosecution needs to proceed with their opening statement. Then it'll be your turn. Okay.
Okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
Goofy. Trevor, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, everybody here. Oh, breaking news already? Okay,
Oh boy.
What is that?
I have no idea what that is.
I will say
Listen,
that breaking
continue,
news.
continue. Ignore
Yeah,
the
of
news.
course,
ignore
of
the news.
course. I'm sorry, I got distracted. So, thank you, courtroom, for joining us today. We are here to talk about the Sega here, who has created something that has been quoted the love triangle, because we have multiple evidence here that shows that he has been flirting with Psychic, who has been known to be dating Trouble this whole time.
Gasp.
So, I know it's a travesty, but we are here to. I'm just looking at Sega right now. To put this to justice. So I just want to present to the floor here something simple here. I'm looking through a lot of stuff, got a lot of stuff here. Alright, something that happened probably a few weeks ago.
Jen.
I don't know how to
Jen.
present this here.
Jen, look at me. Jen. Jen. I understand the power you wield.
Order. Order. Order in the court.
So I think that presented. Did that present? Sorry, it's my first time on the job. But yes, I have evidence of Sega commenting on a picture of Psychic where he used the term scrumdiddlyumptious.
Objection, Your
in
Honor.
The picture.
Objection.
Legal basis.
That was a reference to Diddy.
Whoa!
Defense, if I may get some more context.
Do you know who Puff Diddy is?
Oh. Okay. Oh.
You stunlocked the judge.
So you click into it and then hold shift.
Overruled. Overruled till we get more context. Continue. Prosecution.
Okay, so to give more background on this piece of evidence, Sega sent Treble a picture of Psychic when Sega was visiting Psychic, and then Treble put, and I quote, "Oh, he looks handsome," and then in return, Sega said, "Oh yes, yum yum, scrumdiddlyumptious."
Your Honor, that was a reference to how Diddy acts and is currently in prison.
Also, can I just say that?
Hold on. No, I can make an objection, Your Honor. I can make an objection. Objection. They're homies, and it wasn't romantical.
On what legal basis?
Romantical.
Psychic, was it romantical?
We'll get to that in your statement.
All right, I guess we'll wait.
Okay. Do you have any more evidence to present?
That's such a good question for right now. I will just present one more thing for right now because it was brought up that it was strictly just haha funny. If it was haha funny, then why would we have pet names going on in this scenario where Sega has been caught calling Psychic Pookie on multiple occasions?
I'd like
You
to
don't
plead my
call your
case now,
boys
Your Honor.
Pookie?
But I would just like to have everyone in the courtroom think about that. In the meantime, I think I will rest my case. Thank you.
Okay. Let me know when it's my turn.
All right. Defense, your opening statement.
Oh, news.
Oh.
Oh god.
Shit. Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to say that was doctored on Photoshop. All right.
The evidence hasn't even been presented yet.
Sorry, not even Photoshop. Paint 3D or Paint 2D. Okay. All right. Listen, I need to make a case. Now, Your Honor, my client is an idiot. My client is an idiot. Okay, and I can prove it. Violent tendencies. He has stated that he will fight Treble for Psychic. I'd like to make this a plea for insanity and place him in a mental institution and not prison for life.
All right.
How do you feel about
insanity?
this? We are pleading insanity.
All right.
Jen, can you
For
even
example,
see my sign?
For example, Minecraft date. Only someone that's insane would do something like that when he already has a girlfriend.
Okay, could I at least say...
No, there's no defending.
Psychic offered it first. Psychic offered it first, so...
No, it doesn't matter. Psychic is, he's also an idiot, okay?
Whoa.
Alright. Listen. Also, he's using outdated references. This clearly makes him not able to be viewed as an adult.
It's got brain rot on the mind.
He has brain rot, and he still thinks everything rhymes with grug. Okay? He should not be tried as an adult.
Now,
I'm sorry, I stopped now.
without
Wait, I can only send 3 things? Oh, what? Oh, this is bogus.
Yeah, you can only do 3.
Also,
Psychic doesn't know
however,
how to read.
Psychic is also a kind person. Not psychic.
I thought
He's mean.
you were defending
Sega.
Sega, not Psychic.
Sega is a kind person.
Oh.
He is a little bit nice, but he's pretty much just insane. I'd like to call a witness, Your Honor.
Also,
Alright.
it's not just a dating game.
Can I even hit the judge from here?
How do I call a witness?
Oh, you.
Why are you trying to hit the judge? I
Oh.
call the witness,
It
and
really
the witness
is a horror
on the
game.
stand.
Who's this witness? I was not informed of a witness.
Call the witness.
Oh.
Ozone? Ozone?
My
You
name
are-
is
you are
Dr.
Ozone, you are familiar with my client, Sega.
I can't see that,
Oh,
Jen. Can you put it down quickly?
And you're familiar with Psychic.
Yes.
You even made a
It's created to
Unsolved
do what
featuring
Shovel
Psychic.
does.
Yes.
Now listen. We know Psychic's an idiot. We don't even have to acknowledge that. So let's focus.
Can I
on
object?
Sega. No, you're a FNAF
Objection,
theorist.
hearsay.
Okay.
You're the witness. You can't object.
But,
Witness cannot
can-
object.
you can
The witness
object.
can only
Just
answer
give
yes
your
or no
testimony.
Trouble, you can object.
You're there to give your
Um,
testimony and to answer
Alright,
questions.
listen. Do
Hold
you
on,
think
I'm
do
hearing
you
you.
think Sega's goofy?
Say that again.
Do you think Sega is a goofy person?
Define goofy.
Lacking rational thoughts?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
Your
okay.
Honor, objection. Being goofy and pleading for insanity are 2 different things.
Listen, I'm
Um,
creating a story. All right.
I'm gonna say
Okay, listen.
overruled on the sense of you're building your case. Just
Okay. Okay.
he's
Okay, I'll be quiet.
overruled on the basis
Listen.
of letting the man cook.
He spent
Okay.
half his time animating Minecraft.
Why are you hitting me? I'm not doing anything wrong.
Only someone who does not have a full-time job and you know, a sense of sanity would do such a thing. Okay. He uses Blender. He uses Blender.
Hey, you know what? Not guilty.
Defense. If you're going to continue to make accusations about your client, please keep it relevant to the witness on the stand.
All right. Oh, right. Ozone.
You're questioning your witness.
Man, I thought I
I
was
have a
bad
question
as
for you.
bailiff.
Yes.
Fuck. What is your opinion on Sega? If you could describe him in 3 words.
Who?
I would say, irrational.
Sega, can you please turn Jen back?
I said 3 words.
Okay. I would
Thank you.
say. 3 words. Intelligent. Special.
Okay.
And-
Wow.
Festive.
Okay, I'd like to point out that that Ozone claims Sega to be festive in June. Very interesting. Perhaps he does not know what month it is.
I am
Perhaps.
autistic.
He does not have a sense of time. Perhaps he's a little
I
crazy.
am autistic.
It's almost 4th of July. You can be festive for that.
No one's festive for the 4th of July.
Okay,
Hey,
order.
speak for yourself.
Order.
Okay, order.
I'll have a bacon cheeseburger with fries
Do you have
and a drink.
Order.
No, I have passed. You may
Okay.
let the prosecution.
All right. Prosecution. You may cross-examine the witness.
Ozone. Hello.
Hello.
I'm so happy you were able to come here today to speak on behalf of the situation what's been going on. So I just want to ask you a few questions based off what was talked about before. So you mentioned before that Sega could be considered a silly guy. Now, do you feel like being a silly guy and insanity are similar things?
I would say that being a silly guy is a result of being insane. But just because you're a silly guy doesn't mean you're insane.
Heard. You also mentioned that Sega's also very intelligent, which I do happen to agree with. Sega is a very intelligent guy. Maybe he's intelligent enough to help come up with a kidnapping plot.
What?
Oh, that's
Your Honor,
right.
I did not know about
Sega
this.
Sega does know
I
where
was not aware of this,
psychic
Your
lives.
Honor.
Jay, were we working together?
What?
I'd like to abstain.
Prosecution.
And
Prosecution. Are you saying there was a planned, or there was a plan or attempted kidnapping on one Mr. Psychic's life from the defendant?
Psychic.
Yes, I do. And because we did just talk about how Sega is such a smart man, I feel like Sega was also in on this plan to kidnap Psychic for his own birthday.
For his birthday, Psychic was
Your Honor, we got someone sleeping.
Wake the
Your Honor,
fuck
I have
up.
Your Honor,
Owie!
Your Honor, I'd like to make a statement.
You can do
statement.
your clarification after the prosecution is done.
No. This is very
cross-examining
important to the
witness.
courtroom. This has to do with the courtroom.
Hey. Okay,
This has nothing to do with the
prosecution?
case. It's the courtroom.
Prosecution, are you done?
Alright, I'll just
Any more
ask,
questions?
I will ask, one more question. And my question here is that, do you feel like memes, when exchanged between people, show people's true colors?
Yes.
Okay, then I would like to examine this piece of evidence here then. There was a moment where Treble said that it was a situation that Psychic was like, oh yeah, Treble's gonna be busy, kissing his girlfriend Treble, and then a meme was sent involving the Bee movie where it's like, oh, that bee is living my life. So I want that into consideration as well. But since Ozone has agreed that memes show people's true colors, that is definitely a piece of evidence that should be in consideration. That is all I have to say on my end of things. Thank you.
Your
All right,
Honor,
redirection from the defense.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Client pleads oopsie daisy.
Your Honor, I don't think we should allow this person to speak.
but he's sleeping.
Okay.
No, it doesn't matter. I think we should move Ozone from the witness stand.
Okay. No redirect. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Your Honor, I just want to
Prosecution.
say something.
What's that?
Okay.
Wait, you had no
Treble.
redirect? Then
No. I want to make this about something else. Treble, would you say you know what Sega looks like?
whatever. I'm gonna let him cook.
Like physically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Would you
but
say
that-
that the man standing next to me even looks like Sega?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not
what are you
gonna.
getting at?
I was not aware of Sega having green skin or a big ass nose, a unibrow.
No. He had the unibrow.
Oh, he has a
What?
unibrow?
No. Slander.
Objection.
You're not.
Printed slide.
You're the press. What do you mean objection?
Sounds like the press needs to be held in contempt of court.
Your Honor, I believe we.
How about you contempt my butt?
I'm
Whoa.
debating holding all of you in contempt right now, but we can
Sega,
discuss that at a
Sega.
later date.
Sega, as the bailiff, you have to keep order. Remember, that's your job. You can
Your Honor,
permanently mute
Your Honor.
people
Yeah,
who are
that-
being troublesome.
yeah.
This man.
Bailiff,
is
this
not
is
Odor.
gonna
Sega.
look really poor on your performance report next month,
Your Honor,
but it's beyond that.
Your Honor,
Defense.
Mr. Moss. This man
Your
is
Honor.
not Sega. This man is not Super Sega.
Defense, I'm not gonna allow for that line of
Oh, so you're saying it's not a free country?
reasoning. I'm saying that's not a valid line of reasoning.
So you're saying
Prosecution?
the First Amendment
That's
does
the
not
wrong
apply,
button.
and I do not have free speech.
That's not how this shit works.
Bro.
Okay.
I'd like to put
Prosecution?
I'd like to put the witness stand. I'd like to put the witness back.
Prosecution.
Yes. Okay. So you see, I think it's time for me to put in my witness on the stand. And
Alright.
I'm gonna be putting on Psychic himself on the stand. So we're gonna hold on.
Okay, so I get you don't know how this game works, but
No,
the whole
pull
deal
the
is-
witness up.
Yeah, pull the witness up. Pull the
Just do it,
witness
just
up.
do it. Just do it. Watch what happens. Just do it.
okay, whatever.
No, am I not doing it right? I'm sorry.
Yo, it's psychic.
Ozone,
you're
you're now
Ozone
psychic.
is the witness and just kind of role plays as whoever anyone.
So
says.
Ozone is
You are
me.
now psychic.
Wait, no, I'm not. I'm
So-
a coworker.
Just do the bit.
So the witness just acts as whoever you say that the witness is gonna be.
Oh, that's
So
I
we
don't- I
can't
don't
like
agree with
bring the journalist onto the stand, unfortunately.
House rules.
So
that. I feel like you should have to be who it says.
so nah yeah. I guess you're psychic now, Ozone. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Prosecution. You may start with your.
Alright, Psychic, that's totally not Ozone right now because I forgot.
Hello!
So we're
I'm a
here
duck
to
now.
talk about Sega's continuous flirting ploys to you. And I just want to ask, were these things were you the one encouraging the flirting?
No.
See, thank you, Psychic, for saying that. See, this flirting was not warranted. It was completely one-sided by Sega himself.
Any further? Order.
Can I not be a duck anymore?
Any further questions, prosecution?
My second question is, have you ever told Sega to stop his flirting antics before?
No, I think it's sexy.
Chat, lying.
I
Chat.
took my water that I was drinking.
Chat, he's lying. He's lying, chat. It's not me.
Bailiff, if you would turn Psychic back into a person.
But we have Psychic right here.
If you would turn,
I am
my
Psychic,
apologies.
Judge.
If you would turn the journalist back into a
Quack.
person. Alright?
I think he might have sustained some brain damage.
Sustained.
Order. Prosecution. Continue.
I feel like if I ask any more
Yeah.
questions, it might hurt my case, actually. So
Look
I'm
up behind
gonna
us.
abstain
Look up behind
for
us.
now.
You know why they call me Kinky Psychic?
Alright.
You can see what you're drawing, Jen. Oh no. Oh no.
All right, I'd like to
Defense, do you
continue
have
my
any
case.
cross-examination?
I have some cross-examination.
Okay.
Psychic, I have a recording of you having a word with Sega about your true feelings for him. I'm going to play it. Bitch. Alright. Now, did the court hear what was said?
Is that a question?
That is the
What?
question. Did you hear what was said?
I heard bitch.
Bitch. Now, Psychic called Sega a mean word. This clearly means that they do not have feelings for each other. Also, I asked Seth MacFarlane himself if they're dating, and this is what he said.
PSA?
And I don't I don't think that they're doing it. I think my client is insane, and I don't think Psychic has feelings for him.
Oh, objection again. Are we really doing the insanity plea again?
The insanity plea is valid. However, the defense needs to present a little bit more substance to the argument, other than he's crazy. Trust me, bro.
Okay. He sent a meme called "You Are Mine" to Psychic. This is a reference to the DA game song "You're Mine."
What?
I don't think
And
this
in
helps
that
your
song-
case.
And in that song,
Objection! This is
Listen.
another
Voice
meme. It
baldy.
reveals true
Never
feelings.
even heard of that.
in this
That's
listen.
not an objection. Okay.
Okay, in this video, Baldy is revealed to be crazy. Just genuinely insane. This is Sega confessing his true feelings. He's crazy, Your Honor. And oh, I'm out of evidence. Okay.
That's it.
I'd like
I'm
to
out of evidence. Whatever
Ozone, you may go.
Okay, thank you.
But I have one last question
Sorry,
for you.
what did you say? Did you call me Ozone?
One last question for you, coworker. Do you think Sega is a rational human being that can
I
make
would like to use my Fifth Amendment rights.
you actually can't use that if you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
That's not
no,
true.
he can.
No, he can.
But he can.
Okay,
Don't
fine.
gaslight the British guy because he might not know the American law.
No,
I
he
don't
doesn't
have
have that
Amendment
right. He's in. We are in Puppet Land, not America.
No,
Okay.
I'm
Trap
psychic,
says pinball
remember?
using
Everyone-
DA games as the defense is such a
I have
pinball
an
move.
American- That's my pinball.
That's my pinball!
Okay. Sega is crazy. I honestly think that just saying that alone is enough based on everything
Bro.
I've said. So I'm going
Do
to
you
let
have
the
any
jury.
more questions to cross-examine
Oh,
the
right.
witness?
Coworker.
Psychic.
Are you a fan of scary games?
Continue.
That was a question.
Are you a fan of scary games?
Yes.
All right.
Wait,
Why are you still making Gravity Falls videos?
I'm psychic. I don't make Gravity Falls videos.
Good point. Do you know why your friend Ozone is making Gravity Falls videos despite it being over 10 years ago?
Because he really enjoys it.
Hey, that's my Ozone.
But you know everything has already been solved.
Your Honor, is this relevant to the case?
I am just questioning the character of our witness.
The
no.
character of Psychic, our witness?
Our witness, yeah.
All
Alright,
Witness these
I don't see
nuts.
how this is relevant. Let's move on.
alright.
Do you have any more
Any-
questions that
one
are
last
relevant
question.
to the case?
Bro
One
tried
last
to
question.
interview Ozone.
One last question.
Bruh.
Do you think Sega is Springtrap?
No. That's.
I rest my case.
That's. Okay.
What? How did that have anything?
Man,
I rest
hell
my
if I
case.
know. That's for me
This
and
is
the
where you
jury to
object.
figure out.
Listen,
That's
only a
not-
few, but listen, you guys saw Jen's drawing.
Okay, wrap it up. We got other people
Okay.
with court cases to play.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay. Redirect.
Yes.
Prosecution.
Right.
Closing statement.
Closing statements, of course. Yes. So.
Closing statement. No redirect. Okay. Then I'm gonna.
I was gonna say I'm out of evidence to show because you only can show like 5 things of evidence. So.
Closing
Okay,
statements.
Closing statement.
Right. So closing statements. Jury, my lovely, lovely jury over here. And
I'm a
of course-
juror.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
As you can, thank you for that lovely drawing. As you can
thank
see,
you.
based on the evidence that was shown, even part of the defense evidence shows, the case that we are trying to make, that Sega has been shamelessly flirting with Psychic and creating an almost love triangle. And we're just here because Treble really just wanted to sue the pants off of Sega for all the emotional damages that have been caused. So, based off the evidence shown, I feel that Sega needs to be put to justice and pay back all of that emotional damage cost. So, yeah, that's all I have to say.
I don't know. He does seem pretty insane, honestly. Just looking at him.
Oh, let me talk, please. Based off, you know, all the memes, the picture comments about the Scrumdiddlyumptious, which is not a reference to Diddy, because why would Sega do that in the first place is beyond me. The fact that, yes, he can be a silly guy. Silly does not equal sanity. And yes, he has made threats in the past of fighting Treble for Psychic, which again isn't really much of a defense because that actually helps my case. So that is kind of on you, defense. But besides that,
Let's be financially
that's really all I have to say. And I hope you
Regarding
guys
the memes revealing true
Wait,
feelings,
I
I argue with the result of shouting
regarding the
chicken
memes
jockey
revealing true
reveal about
feelings.
all
I
of you.
argue that.
Your Honor?
Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay,
Thank you, Haley.
I won't read the donations. You know, I thought I'd do it second.
Thank you, Haley Halo, for the $5 donation. Regarding the memes revealing true feelings, I argue, what's the result of setting chicken jockey reveal about all of you, Your Honor? True.
Chicken jockey.
Alright, I'd like to make my closing statements.
Okay.
Let me know when it's my turn.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Alright, so Treble has been making the statement about a love triangle. And I'd like to say that's completely bullshit. Because love triangle involves everybody loving each other. Sega has never expressed feelings for Treble. It would be more like a V, where Psychic dates Treble and Sega.
That's not what that means, though. What?
A love triangle involves everyone dating, everyone loving each other.
No?
No, that's actually not how it
I
works.
think you're thinking of a thruple.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe
This isn't
I should
Deltarune.
not listen to Deltarune.
Pinball, did you pass the bar?
I had help.
Right past the bar of chocolate.
You see, I know a guy named Slippin' Jimmy.
Your Honor, could I say something? I think
Your Honor, I
the
think this
defendant
case should be
used
thrown out.
ChatGPT for this.
You may very well be right, bailiff.
Your Honor, I just used my knowledge of Deltarune. Alright. Listen. My client has no interest in Treble, as Treble has a frog hat. And Psychic, he has no interest in for him. He has no interest in him. Number one, I think it's crazy. Two, Psychic's mogging right now. And three, look at Sega's teeth. That makes him British. Look at him, he's British. That guy doesn't care for the British.
Why is everyone looking at me? I don't even have.
He is British.
Britain's final
I just
form.
seen Treble turning around to me specifically.
Okay, are you done?
I'm done.
Are you done, defense?
I'm done.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on my ADHD game.
The jury will now be given time to
Pogo Star,
deliberate.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. Jen.
Your mom.
I didn't know that.
All right. So the jury has reached a unanimous decision on the count of 3.
Unanimous.
Not guilty.
This is so you.
No, he's guilty.
All right.
I wanted to listen. Can we count him as not Can we at least play him as
Oh,
insane?
he's trying to take a plea deal?
No, he's
Can we take
guilty.
a plea deal?
no.
Can't
Jenna,
take a
Jen,
plea
Jen, hit
deal
the red
after
button.
the trial is started.
Jen, hit the red button.
I already hit it.
Hit it again. You turned it off. There we go. Guilty.
All right. Jury finds you guilty. I agree with and respect the decision of the jury.
Yeah, let's go.
As
I should this jury.
as
This
a
is a
judge,
crudely
it's difficult
drawn-
for me to decide sentences like this. I have taken the defendant's sanity into account, and the line of
Mark out
questioning,
anime.
which is kind of nonsensical from the defense, and have decided that the sentencing is yes, exactly. The sentencing is death.
Let's go. That was atrocious.
Okay, I want to be defense. I want to be defense. I want to be defense.
I'm being judge. I'm being
was
judge.
such a
I'm
mess.
being judge. I'm being judge.
Okay.
I'll be witness.
All right.
Ozone. Do you want to be juries?
Wait,
Hell yeah.
who are we missing? We're missing Jay and
Jay's not
Jen.
here.
Yeah, where did they go?
Sega, which one's your case?
I sent it in DMs.
Right, but what's it called?
Wait.
It's tax evasion.
All right. Hold on. Once.
Wait, get Jen back in here.
Yeah, where's Jen and Jay?
Could I actually have
They
Jay
clicked
for
exit as
defense
soon
on
as
this
the thing
one?
was over.
Oh, invite
Well,
them.
you-
Then. Invite
the
them.
code's the same, so just put in the code and get back in here.
Ooh.
Psychic.
I can change the map.
Psychic, could I have Jay as like defense on this one?
Sure. It's
Okay.
psychic. Get out of my chair.
I'll be. I can be. No, I'll be bailiff. I'll be bailiff. I'll do something new.
Hey.
Black is PP.
Oh man, I feel like this one's gonna be targeted if he's asking for me to be defense.
I really want. If it wasn't Sega on trial and I couldn't like really have the bailiff do stuff, I definitely would have abused the bailiff whack his pee joke.
Obviously,
I
Jen
was
is gonna be the
so
journalist.
I'm
Yeah.
in trouble.
Okay, Jen, you can only do 3 journals. I learned that.
Okay. Okay.
We need to get Jen back in here.
Jen is in here.
Jen is in here. Everyone's
All right,
here.
all right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Everyone's here.
Everyone.
Everyone is here. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
All right.
Ooh.
Welcome to space. Okay, what do I got?
Oh, very cool courtroom.
Very
Are we in
fitting.
space?
Space. Space.
Oh.
Talk about a kangaroo court up in here. Everyone becomes ducks. Oh, okay, fine. Ow!
All
Sure,
right.
it's quiet in here.
All right, Your Honor. Let us start this session. I'm going to allow the prosecution to make a statement. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Prosecution, you may deliver your opening statement.
Alright. Thank you, Your Honor. So, Eggman over here, he has been quite devious for however many years, but how is he still getting money to like build all the stuff that he has built?
Objection. The defense is the prosecution speaking out of turn. As you can see, their light is not lit.
So, I'm gonna give one little evidence of.
You can't even give evidence because you don't have the floor.
Could I have the floor, Your Honor?
Your Honor, I'd like this whole court case to be thrown out. The prosecution clearly doesn't know.
On behalf of the jury, I would like to apologize for the judge for what she has to go through.
Honestly, it's better than watching The Godfather.
Whoa! Already?
I'd like to take away the bailiff's privileges.
Your Honor, I'd like to whack the bailiff's pee-pee.
Whoa.
Your Honor, the bailiff is impeding me in my ability to do my job.
We haven't even started yet.
Exactly.
How do we start?
We have started.
Okay, pinball. Take your hammer.
Okay.
Hit the red side. I win. No, just kidding. Hit
Wrong
it again.
one.
Wrong one. Scroll wheel.
Hit the red side now.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay. My first evidence is GoFundMe. So, Eggman has a GoFundMe for cancer, and that's partially how he's been getting money, but he doesn't give the money back.
Well, obviously not. He's using it to pay for his cancer treatment. Look at
But
him. He's
does
bald.
he have...
Look, he lost his mustache. All his facial hair is gone.
But...
He does have
But
cancer.
does he?
He does. He wouldn't have lost all that facial hair if it wasn't for the treatment.
But how
How
do we
dare
know?
you,
Do we
my
have
client
two
has
do we have
leukemia.
documents of it?
I'm gonna let it stand that Eggman does have cancer, unless you can prove otherwise.
He was born in June. He was kids.
Ooh, good point, good point, good point.
Can I have the floor now?
Yes, I will. Now hold on, I will only let Sega, is there anything else you want to say?
No,
No, he hit the button. That means he hit the. We have a bell when we're done with our turn, so that means he concedes the floor. Yay! All right. My goodness.
You see, Your Honor, he's having a hard time trying to find any evidence to.
This is my first time looking at this evidence.
Hold on, I'd like to point this out. Are you wearing that outfit to humiliate me, Sega?
No, no. I'm just a fan of One Piece.
Oh, okay. It's like
All right, Your Honor. First off, I'd like to say that the prosecution has started their case by claiming that Eggman isn't even have cancer, when we clearly see that he definitely does.
I'd like to state that I claimed he was insane before, and you guys rejected it.
No one's rejecting that Eggman does indeed have cancer.
No, I meant Sega.
I mean, he's as bald as Caillou right now.
But Caillou is a menace.
And so is Dr. Eggman. I agree. Mr. Dr. Eggman here has done many felonious crimes in his past. But that does not mean that he does not pay his taxes.
Name a few.
As you can see right here, the IRS didn't believe Eggman was his real name. And it is a mere typo on my client's part. His name is indeed not Eggman. It is actually Dr. Ivo Robotnik. He has adopted the pseudonym Eggman as a part of his workplace environment, as a means to get back at a certain blue rat. To the point where he has called himself Eggman so much that he merely misspelled his name on his tax documents. Therefore, the IRS did not accept them.
Are you claiming your client abused
I'm
animals?
claiming oopsie daisies on my client's part.
Separate thing. Are you claiming your client abused animals?
Uh-oh. Breaking news.
We kinda are.
My client...
If Ozone's not really doing anything, I'm just...
My client has been abused by talking animals in his cancerous state.
How do the animals
why
abuse
would he
him?
abuse little?
They break his
Hey, it's not your
machines.
turn to talk, Sega.
Bailiff, get that man!
Get him, the bailiff.
Bailiff whack pee-pee.
He can't even do his job right.
No, kill Sega, not Jay.
Sorry, my bad.
Can I have the floor back, please?
Yeah, you may have the floor.
You gotta hit the thing. There we go. Thank you. All right. Furthermore, the minor grammar mistake found in the documents, as you can clearly see, he was writing that it was Eggman when indeed he should have been writing as Dr. Ivo Robotnik. A clear lapse in judgment on my client's part, but as you can see, he was sending tax documents to the IRS. I concede.
All right. Would anyone like to call a witness to this? Hold on. Would anyone like to call? Oh, hold on. Would anyone like to call a witness to the stand? Or what would you like to do now?
I would like to call in my witness,
All right.
Agent Stone.
All right, Mr. Stone.
Oh yes, I am Agent Stone.
Do you know who that is?
Have you seen the Sonic movies?
Nope.
This is gonna be great.
All right. I would have preferred calling in Wade Whipple, but I'll take Mr. Stone.
Okay, Agent Stone. How has it been working with Dr. Eggman?
Oh yes, working with Dr. Eggman because I am Agent Stone.
Very good, very good. Would you say that you would help him in his taxes?
Oh, his taxes. Yeah, you know, doing the W-2s, you know. Yep.
Well,
you were the
technically
one
he's self-employed, so it wouldn't be a W-2. It'd probably be like a 1040 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of.
A 1099 miscellaneous.
Oh yes, but yes, I am the one in charge of the taxes because I am Agent Stone.
Uh-oh.
So you're telling me that you purposely filed in the wrong name for your own boss?
This is shocking even for me.
Okay, listen. I'd like to question the witness.
You?
You can't question the witness. You're the judge.
Yes, I can.
Okay, I guess you can ask clarifying questions, but
do you know the client's real name?
Doctor.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
That's my trouble.
Hey, that's my Agent Stone.
All right. Do you have any other questions for?
Well, I'm sorry, but I got whacked with the muting things. Oh.
Breaking news.
That's crazy.
Okay. So, how much taxes? How much is the tax?
How much is tax? How much?
You say you do the taxes, so.
Yes, because I am Agent Stone and I do with the taxes. 1 million rupees.
Lamp oil.
Rope. Bombs.
Okay.
You want it?
It's pointing to the wrong direction. It's pointing the other way than what you meant, unless you're talking about Jen.
That's the point. That's the frickin' point.
It's pointing to Jen.
But 1 million rupees comes out to be 10,000 coins. Not coins, rings. Rings.
Yeah, good thing you corrected yourself there, you Mario fan.
That's enough questions.
Rupees.
All right. Would you like to cross-examine?
Hey, I would like to cross-examine.
Don't be rude. All right. Hold on.
Yeah, scroll and blue. Thank you. All right, Agent Stone, as you said, you referred to the doctor as merely the doctor. Are you telling me you don't know his first and last name?
But that is his first and last name, Doctor Robot.
What was that last part again?
Oh no.
Your Honor, this whole court case is a sham. Clearly, as am I not allowed to defend my client? Is that the rule here?
I know. Psychic, stop.
Kangaroo court.
I'd like to hold the bailiff in contempt of court. Get him out of here.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna take away my speaking rights. Anyways, as you can clearly see here, Doctor, not Doctor, Your Honor, Dr. Eggman here trusted Agent Stone to file his taxes, and yet the agent himself clearly filed them incorrectly. Therefore, it is not Dr. Eggman who should be on trial here, but Agent Stone for the current issues. Also, can I have the floor back? I seem to keep losing it whenever someone tries to mute me.
It does happen.
This is still shocking for me.
Thank you. Also, I'd like to say this. And you took it away again. Thank you. First off, Eggman works with the government.
Evil!
He literally does. Therefore, he does get a tax exemption. He also owns the government. He got that in when the last president died. Also, he killed the government. Therefore, the IRS is no more. He can no longer be sued by the IRS since they no longer exist. Thank you.
This is a shocking turn of events.
Is the government.
Eggman is the government. Why is should he pay taxes to himself?
Sega, did you make this case?
He made these cards.
That's crazy.
I got 3 of the government cards.
That's crazy. All right. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. So, while I can't agree, the government is dead.
Why do you have 2? Why did you put 2?
Order in the court!
Could I at least say he has too many Herman Miller chairs?
Objection. The Herman Miller chairs have nothing to do with this case.
No, because the Herman Miller chairs, he has so many, they're so expensive, that even, like, if, my witness...
Your Honor, I think the jurors are having issues right now.
Trevor, I'm gonna allow you to go,
sit down.
Sit down.
Okay, thanks.
So, while Agent Stone may be the one doing the taxes, and he was one who incorrectly did them, they're still way too expensive, and with how much he has, no matter, even with working with the IRS, there would be something going on with the taxes.
What
There's
IRS?
no way it could be, what, 10,000 rings? That sounds way too cheap. Or Herman Miller chairs. Alone, that. Plus all the stuff that he does. Going to space. Building the...
All government funded.
Building the Death
all
Star.
government funded projects. Because, you know,
How
he
do we
literally
know?
is. The government is dead, Sega. Didn't you see the evidence?
Your Honor, may I ask a question as the journalist?
No.
But...
How does the ownership of the moon fit into this? I'm fairly certain that is not a tax write-off.
When did
I
we
heard
say
he
that?
peed on the moon.
Yes,
Wait,
he pissed on the
objection.
moon.
Objection. Eggman has never claimed ownership over the moon.
But he's peed on it.
That
And
was
the
a
kids,
in the
you
animal
know?
kingdom,
that was
the
a
animal
mere
kingdom.
demonstration of his dominance. You're lucky he didn't T-pose over it.
I believe that's called desecrating.
Desecrating what? Who owns the moon, Your Honor?
No one.
Exactly. How can you desecrate something owned by no one? My goodness, it's getting worse. Objection.
Fair enough.
That's slander.
Okay, now,
All right.
I will say, while the defense was giving us some good stuff, can we go
What do you
back
mean?
to owns the government? Wait, no, never mind. That's the wrong one. I swear. Here it is. Sorry, I looked at the wrong card. So, at the card of Eggman works with the government, It says he works with the government secretly, so doesn't need to PYA. That's a little suspicious.
Whoever wrote down this evidence.
Minor grammar mistake.
Why did you put minor grammar mistake twice? Wait, do we get like the same? Are there duplicates in these decks, or did you actually make the evidence twice?
Okay. It goes back to you. All right. Jay, would you like to call your witness?
I mean, I guess I can.
Would you like to call your witness, or would you like to bring more evidence?
I have no more evidence I'm allowed to give. The only thing I would have would probably be the yeah.
All right. Who do you call to the stand?
I call to the stand one one Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, I am Shadow the Hedgehog.
As a character testimony to the doctor's good graces with the government and the IRS. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh.
Maria!
That's all he has to say. As you can see, Your Honor, the government has done many terrible things to the Robotnik family. Why would you want to pay taxes to such an evil government such as that?
And why does he own the government?
He destroyed it. Didn't you see in the evidence? It said that the government is dead. He owned the government and then he dismantled it.
Stop talking. Wait.
I'm sorry. It was under my understanding that was my floor.
It was your floor. Stop talking to Sega. Talk to the witness.
Shadow, has Dr. Eggman ever been known to illegally do tax fraud?
It is not to my knowledge.
Done.
So what was the whole point of the witness?
It was just, I had to use up my witness. I don't know what, man.
Alright. I'm gonna allow... hold on. I'm gonna let the jury... I'm gonna let you guys...
Do we not make some closing statements?
You're right, closing statements. Sega, you're up.
That's really insensitive, juror number 2.
Sega, give your closing statement.
So, okay. We like the defense really doesn't have. Like, he has a little bit of evidence for his own, for
objection,
him being not guilty.
You can't object. You're the judge.
He was getting some minor spelling mistakes, and I think immediately that as a defense, that's like.
All right, it's over. Okay, your turn.
Members of the jury, I'd like to ask you, how can you commit tax fraud to a government that no longer exists? Why do you think we're in space right now? Because Dr. Eggman himself destroyed all of Earth and its government, and that's why we're all here. He is the government. He is the government, and I'd like you to know that if I'll find him not guilty, that's tax breaks for everyone, so... Let's go! Alright, that's it.
That's beautiful.
Alright. Jerry, what did you decide?
I don't know, man. What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't like taxes.
Me neither.
Ooh. Alright.
With a minor grammar.
Which one's... Ooh.
Yeah!
Yay! Just don't click anything, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
Now I can go buy some more Herman Miller chairs.
Okay, I'll be defense this time. I want to be defense, and then we can end on me being prosecution.
Who has not prosecuted yet?
Jay, have you prosecuted Jay? I see Jay's case.
I haven't. Okay then. Yeah, just do my card.
Yeah, traveled as a judge. This is gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Objection! We got a biased judge.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Wait.
Yes, we do.
Oh no.
Wait, where's Ozone?
Psychic, are you gonna put in my cards?
Yes. Where's Ozone?
Brother, I'm jury again.
Oh. Moss, do you want to switch with? Oh wait, no.
Moss switch.
Wait, no. Moss was also already juror.
I don't want to be.
All right, no, fine. I'll be jury.
Oh, so do you want to be
Moss,
journalist?
Moss, you don't want to be
I can
bailiff?
switch.
Because if you're in jury, you get to draw.
Nah, it's fine. It's
I'll
fine.
be jury. Ozone, go to witness.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait, you
I'll
already
be,
witnessed.
I'll be judge.
I'll go wherever. I just picked
Moss.
bailiff because I
Okay,
hadn't
Moss.
done it.
Dr. Robot
$10
merely
Hey,
heads the
Halo.
company of
Dr.
autonomous
Robot merely
mobile
heads the company of
robots.
autonomous
Okay,
mobile
now
robots.
Ozone-
Inc. He
does
does
not
not
own
own
Ozone, be the
anything,
bailiff.
is employed through the company, and does not have anything to pay taxes for other than his income.
Okay, fine.
Thank you,
Let me
Halo.
be the witness then. All right.
That was the most chaotic like 5 seconds I've ever had.
I'll just be one of the 3 next time because I haven't been one of them yet.
Okay. Ozan, you can be defense and I'll be prosecutor.
Okay.
Bailey
Sega.
Halo donated $10 and also agrees with the verdict, by the way.
Alright, here we go. Alright. Ooh, okay, prosecution time. My evidence. Okay. Whoa. Who am I? Just taking note of what all I have. Oh my gosh, wait. Whoa! This is ridiculous! No.
No.
Papyrus would never! No. Papyrus would never. What's the evidence I got?
Alright, is everyone ready to get started in this courtroom today?
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution, you have the floor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to start with my opening statement. Today we have one Papyrus Undertale. He stands accused of attempting to date a minor. Had not Chris Hansen and his camera crew shown up at the time, we do not know what might have happened. But it is very clear that some shenanigans was going on here, and today we are going to prove that Papyrus Undertale is without a doubt guilty. That was my opening statement.
Heard. Alright, defense, you have the floor.
Your Honor, listen, I know there are some unsavory allegations against my client. However, I am here to prove to you that those are not only baseless, but flat out wrong. My friend Papyrus, while he may be the knight, is not into Frisk. Thank you. I'm done.
Hit the bell.
Ooh, bell, ding!
Alrighty, prosecution.
All right. I would like to first open up my evidence with this. This is the Chris Hansen video evidence as they were first on the scene were recording their interview with said Papyrus, where he openly admitted that he was trying to, and I quote, go on a date with the human child. And then that...
Dude, what the hell?
That is my opening evidence, so counter that.
Alrighty. Defense, what do you have to say in regards to that evidence?
I would like to present that my client is actually, in fact, not an adult because of this. Junior Jumble. It's impossible. Any adult would be able to do it, but a child...
Objection, hearsay. Can you do Junior Jumble?
Yes, I can.
Ooh. Alright, that will have to be used. Oh, okay. Defense, thanks.
Ding!
Alright, please continue with what you were talking about, the Junior Jumble.
Oh, I gotta talk about the Junior Jumble?
Let's be financially
responsible!
Where did this take place?
Oh, okay.
True.
Your Honor, how can we say that someone who is able or not to do Junior Jumble is an indication of their age? I'm sure there are plenty of much older people who could not even read Junior Jumble for the pure fact of they cannot read. Your Honor, are you telling me that all adults are well-educated individuals?
Why'd you look at me for that?
All I'm saying, Your Honor, is to assume that just because a junior jumble it might be considered to be hard by the defendant it is in any way a means of indicating age.
Fair point. Fair point. All right. Prosecution. Yeah. Thank you. Hey, defense. Do you have anything to counteract that?
Yes. It's fine because, as we know, Papyrus and Frisk were friends. I mean, if we have Frisk's phones, voicemails from Papyrus were found on it. You know, they talked often because they were good friends.
So you're saying that Papyrus was in communication with said minor before he started the date?
Yes.
Isn't that how most of the Chris Hansen To Catch Predator like things start off? Is they start with communication?
Well, you're throwing around a lot of stuff. So how about you present some evidence, Mister?
All right.
Your Honor, if I may, there's a question coming from the gallery. Haley Halo, thank you for the $2 donation, as asking where this took place.
Oh, this is also evident in the video evidence from Chris Hansen, where the location of when they found Papyrus and Frisk was in Papyrus's bedroom.
Oh.
And as you know, the bedroom can quite be a very personal place for some people, where a lot of...
As you know.
As you know. I'd also like to say this dirty sock was found inside the house. That's it. It's a dirty sock.
Whoa! Breaking news! Your Honor, if I may object.
Okay. What are you objecting to?
Listen.
Yeah. What?
All laws are about humans, adults dating other like human children, which I agree is bad. But he's a skeleton. There's no law. There's no precedent for this.
Objection. Isn't a skeleton just a human without skin on?
Objection. No, because that human would be dead. He's alive. He's special, and I have evidence to prove so.
He is special.
He's a special little guy.
Can I present my evidence, please?
Fine. I'll
He has a special attack.
Oh my god.
According to this evidence card, it says it's missing.
Your mom's missing.
Objection. Just... Alright, thank you, Your Honor. Also, I'd like to say that this really cool outfit was also found being worn by the defendant, who also claimed that they changed into it during their date. In front of a minor.
That's not illegal, Your Honor.
Changing apparel right in front of a child?
It's a skeleton. He has no... Your Honor, my client has no...
You're telling me he doesn't...
How do I say this in a nice way?
Order!
He has no organs that could be used to hurt a child.
Stop. What else do you have to say, prosecution?
I think that's it for my turn. I'll let the defense figure this one out.
Your Honor,
Defense, yes.
my client doesn't even have lips to kiss the defendant or the victim, whatever. So he cannot do anything to the child in
Objection,
this
that's
case.
discriminatory against people who lost their lips in life.
Okay, objection. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? Do you want to look around?
Songs again as evidence.
Listen, do you actually have evidence to show?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
As you can see, my client doesn't even know how to date because there's this dating rule book that's ordered from the library. He doesn't even know how to date, Your Honor.
So you're saying that he got the date book so that he could learn how to date so that he could date the minor properly.
Objection, speculative.
Objection.
Oh my God,
Why did your client have the date book if he wasn't intending to
It
date
doesn't
the minor?
say my client had it. It just said it's ordered from the library. Where do you see that it says that my client had
Where
it?
was the date book found?
I don't know.
Fighting.
Stop fighting!
Mom, the kids are fighting again.
Alright, prosecution, I'm gonna switch it back to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Of course.
Alright, how many questions have I used? Okay, I got 2 more I can pull from. I'd also like to show the plate of spaghetti, which was used to attract said miner into the domicile of one Papyrus Undertale. And it was also used, it was also found in a trap earlier. As we know, Papyrus Undertale's main job in the underground is acting under the command of the Royal Guard, whose instructions were to capture a human at all cost. Oh, he indeed tried to capture one, all right.
Alright.
Oh, breaking news!
Breaking news.
Sega, no! Sega!
I would like to call my witness to the stand.
Of course, defense.
That's me.
I would like to call the. I would like to call my witness. Sans Undertale to the stand.
OMG, Sans Undertale.
You have to scroll until it says like the witness thing, and then you hit blue for his witness.
Oh, how do you scroll? You don't have a.
Mute me real quick.
Wait. Oh, you don't have a mouse, do you?
I don't have a mouse.
Oh.
Well, it looks like we're not getting any witnesses today.
Jen, she needs to be muted.
Bailiff, please duckify the witness, or Jen.
Does that work? No, that does not work.
Bailiff, mute Jen.
1 second.
No, use the wand.
Use the wand.
Okay.
Use the wand.
Gotcha.
All right, Jen, you're perma muted.
I want to give testimony.
Are you digging? Are you digging around in evidence right now? Go. Scraps objections. Because Papyrus likes spaghetti, he also thinks other people would like spaghetti too, and has used it as bait for a child. It's like trying to give a child candy. This spaghetti was also found in the presence of Papyrus and Frisk at the date.
Roll wheel for your gavel.
Eh? Shut up.
Boom, boom.
Now what do I do?
Scroll. You can change the mouse. Or the hammer, it should work. Why is it not working?
Bruh.
What? Oh, does this mouse feel just stuck?
I don't think we're getting a witness call today.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. All right. Just pretend to call me. I guess. I'm sorry. I don't know why the mouse was broken. I can try to find another mouse somewhere.
Your mouse, Psychic. Are you using it right now?
Okay. So we don't actually have a working scroll wheel with a mouse. So
which means that Treble cannot give a guilty or not guilty verdict.
Oh.
Rebind it.
Dude, all you have to do is like put 2 fingers on the trackpad and move it down.
Hold on.
How do you scroll on the laptop?
How do you scroll on anything?
Well, she's using my laptop currently.
You have a touchpad, right?
Oh! Let's go!
Hit guilty! Hit guilty!
No! Oh! Breaking news!
It's all natural
Nachos.
as well.
Alright, Alex. Yep, thank you. Okay, Sans Undertale. Hello.
Whoa.
Hello, Sans.
Sans, you're looking charming today.
Hey, Papyrus, mind your manners.
Why does that look like spam?
Alright, Mr. Undertale. Question, Mr.
I didn't really
Undertale.
understood that language.
Has your brother ever been known to date people in a romantic way?
No, absolutely not.
Does your brother even understand what a date really implies?
No.
What would you say with conversations with your brother? What would you say he thinks a date is?
Hanging out.
Hanging out. Interesting. So, would you say it's fair to say that?
Unmute Jen.
Would you think it's fair to say? Excuse me, I am talking, reporter. Would you say it's fair to say that your brother did not understand
Moss,
the
hit psychic on the
implications
head.
of asking a child out on a date? Would you understand? Would you agree that he does not understand the implications of that?
I think my brother's an idiot.
Psychic. Okay.
Okay, thank you. No further questions at this time.
This is huge.
Oh, sorry.
Your Honor, I'd like to call my. Okay, never mind. You sent my witness.
Are you
away.
not gonna? Okay, no cross.
Your Honor, I'd like to call my witness, Mr. Chris Hansen.
Oh, I'm Chris Hansen.
Mr. Chris Hansen,
Hansen.
what did you arrive to when you arrived on the scene of the crime?
I saw
Jen, where are you eating?
a blushing skeleton,
Blushing.
and I saw a
Can't call me.
child named Frisk. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Frisk Minor.
And I
First money
saw.
from Undertale.
I heard a conversation between the two of them. The wire said, "How was the fall?" And I'm running a plate of spaghetti. But as I followed them, they just seem to be having really weird and odd conversations. And
Could you
by the end of this
please preview-
conversation, Pyrus had figured out what a date was.
So you're saying at the end of the conversation, Papyrus was in full understanding of what it means to date?
Yeah.
Thank you.
May
you, Chris Hansen.
May I cross-examine the witness now?
No.
Yes.
All right,
I mean,
Mr.
that's
Hansen.
judge to decide.
Mr. Hansen, would you say any explicit romantic conversations happened during this so-called date?
Absolutely.
Can you give us an example?
They try to play Junior Jumble.
Okay.
I saw the skeleton blushing.
Okay.
It has been many years since I played Undertale. At least a year and a half.
Follow-up
would
question.
you like to look at the video evidence of the
No, I am talking, Prosecutor JFig.
I do know though that
Okay. Mr. Hansen. Mr. Hansen.
He gave all I can say is he gave Frisk some very creepy pasta.
Okay, Mr.
He
Hansen.
said,
According to your testimony just now,
Pasta's ready.
Mr. Hansen, I am asking my question. According to your testimony just now, you said that by the end of the date, Papyrus learned what it meant to date. Is that an accurate? Because that's what you said. Yeah. So would you say at the beginning of the date, the quote-unquote date, he did not know what a date was?
I would say at the beginning, he had agreed to a date. I would say
He agreed to it, but you also agree, as per your previous testimony, that he did not know what it was at the beginning. Therefore, my client did not understand the implications of what he was doing, and therefore is innocent, you may say.
I would say he didn't know what he was doing at the beginning. But
No further questions, Your Honor.
But hold on.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I'm still giving my damn.
No, you're not. That's not how this works.
Listen, just because a person doesn't know that they're doing something.
All right, Chris Hansen, Would you please continue your testimony for me, since now I have the floor?
You can't continue after you've already given it up.
I have the floor.
Listen,
It's my turn to speak now, not yours.
Listen,
Continue, sir.
If someone makes the decision to do something and didn't know it was wrong, it doesn't make it any less bad.
However, you are implying that...
Objection, Your Honor. Please. The defense is speaking out of turn. Thank you, Your Honor. Continue.
I think Papyrus shouldn't be allowed near children.
I think Papyrus shouldn't be allowed near children. Thank you, Mr. Hanson. That's all, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any more questions for the witness?
Wait. Jay, do you want to cross-examine Sans?
No, I think I'm good.
Welcome to the underground.
Oh, your balls.
Will the prosecution give its last bit of evidence?
Yes, of course.
No, it's the prosecution goes first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do something in the middle of this happening. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, Your Honor, you're amazing.
One of the best
Good job, Your
judges
Honor.
I've seen so far today.
Indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right, last piece of evidence. We confiscated the computer of the defendant, who is a self-acclaimed influencer, and we all know that influencers eventually get caught up in trying to talk to minors anyways, so.
All right.
I.e., he's a Minecraft YouTuber.
All right. The defense will present its last piece of evidence that will blow this case wide open. So, I would like to place down this card. It is an Uno reverse card, therefore... Everything that's been said so far is opposite. Therefore, my client is innocent.
Read the card details.
Well,
what does it say?
It says.
What does it say?
It says turn one card, but it's opposite, so it's all cards. Therefore, because the Uno reverse works on itself, so therefore, all the evidence is opposite. So all the evidence now shows.
Hey! Chill.
Alright, fine. You know what? I will reverse the video evidence.
Alright, the video evidence has been reversed.
So now there's evidence showing that my client did not commit the crime. Therefore, he is innocent, and I request that the judge drop all charges. Thank you.
Treble, if you open tab, and then you just click on the Chris Hansen video evidence.
Okay, hold on.
No, it's not that it gets rid of it, it's that it's opposite. So the evidence now shows...
It means I can't use it anymore.
Just so the jury knows that the video evidence now shows that... my client did not try to date a minor. Therefore, I request that the jury votes my client not guilty.
We're not doing closing statements yet.
Yeah, I didn't give you permission.
I'm just talking. I'm just explaining my evidence.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Courtroom. I have to go.
Pinball.
A certain Mr. Tenna has been caught talking to minors.
Oh no!
Oh no! No!
Not
I
another
have to go
Tumblr,
investigate
man.
and film a documentary.
Not Mr. Antenna.
Can I be excused, Your Honor?
You may be excused.
All right, thank you.
I can well.
Good thing the court case was wrapping up anyways.
Yeah, are we ready for closing statements?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, there we go.
Alright, members of the jury, I think we can all agree that talking to minors is probably the worst thing any one individual could do, let alone attempting to date them. I believe that even without the video evidence, I have still provided enough substantial evidence to prove without a doubt that Papyrus deserves to be on a show called How to Catch a Predator. Thank you.
All right, defense.
You're reasonable and lovely jury. You just heard the prosecution claim that he has presented substantial evidence to prove to you that my client tried to date a minor. Let's go through the evidence. The evidence so far is a dirty sock, a cool outfit, a plate of spaghetti, and a computer. He claims that this evidence proves that my child is a predator. Have you guys ever had a dirty sock Have you ever had cold place spaghetti or a cool outfit? I'm sure you have. Yet, so is Prosecutor JPig calling you all child predators? If that is the case, I would like to see him. I would like you guys to, also be on trial if we're going by his logic. However, the reasonable I'm still talking. The reasonable defense over here knows that these are not substantial claims for to be called a predator, especially in this day and age. So,
Moss, can you please unmute Sega?
So please, please do the right thing and find Papyrus not guilty. Otherwise, you are going to set a very dangerous precedent that dirty socks and spaghetti makes you a predator. Thank you.
Don't forget like witness testimony, but okay. All right. So jurors, you gotta vote. Is Papyrus guilty or not guilty?
Who do you side with?
What do you think, Ozone?
I can't vote because I'm muted or something.
What?
Moss, can you take the handcuffs off of Ozone,
away.
please? No, it doesn't. It's perma.
I can hear Ozone.
No, it's just the handcuffs. There we go.
All right.
Alright,
I
take a
wasn't
nice
really listening.
stretch.
He's innocent. That's what you missed. He's just
I think
innocent.
I think the Uno reverse is very convincing.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
All right, has the jury reached a decision?
Yes.
All right, based off the jury's decision and the fact for some reason someone decided to put an Uno reverse in the evidence, I do have to say that the defendant is not guilty.
Yeah! Woo!
My boy! Imagine if that actually happened. Oh, the legal system is flawed.
Alright, last case for the day.
I thought my game was gonna crash for a second there.
Can we please stop with the yippee? That's so loud.
All right, bye Sega. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
I was done with this psychic. Damn.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, can I be on defense? Can I go against?
But
We not
it's
have
been
any
fun.
witnesses.
I'll see you
I don't
guys
think we have
later.
any witnesses. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Haley Halo, for the $5 donation.
All right, now everyone in chat, what do you think should have been the verdict in the last court case? Let us know.
People are agreeing with me.
Because it's Papyrus, man.
That's,
No, not
Yeah.
Papyrus.
Alright. So, Moss and Ozone, get ready. I think it's gonna be the last court case for today, but we definitely are doing this again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
I'm scared that the card deck is called Basement.
It is called Basement. Oyez, oyez, oyez. Now here presiding the honorable court case, one Judge JPEG. Order in the court. We have no jury today, therefore I will be making the final decision on whether or not the defendant is guilty. Prosecution waiting for them to set up the case.
Alright. So, today's case is about the basement group chat. They're accused of trying to escape Psychic's content basement on multiple occasions.
No.
Objection. I mean,
Objection. What does any of that mean?
Counsel. I don't think you understand how many of us are part of the basement group chat. You might have a very biased court hearing today if you decide to pursue.
Well, then I
this
ask you to
line.
recuse yourself, Mr. Judge. You have to be unbiased.
You're asking
Now
me to
listen.
defend myself.
Yes. Now listen. As we all know, Psychic owns a group.
I have not given you the floor yet. You did not open up opening statements. Wait your turn. All right. So the prosecution seems adamant to continue with this court case. Let it be known we are a very biased courtroom right now, but we'll roll with it. All right.
All right.
You now have the floor with the opening statement.
Opening statement. As you all know, I own a group chat called the Content Basement, where all my friends are very happy to help me and join these streams, like you all are doing right now. Now, unfortunately, my kindness has been repaid in the negative by people trying to escape. So I'm suing the entire basement group chat to try and, get them to stop trying to escape, as it's kind of hurting my feelings. Because I treat them all very well. Yeah, that's my opening statement.
All right, now defense. Your opening statement, please.
Your Honor, everybody else in this wonderful courtroom that you own in space or whatever. My client I represent is... my client I represent is the basement group chat. And I can say very easily that they are not trying to escape the content basement. They love joining videos so much, and live streams or whatever.
Such as this one.
It's just unfortunate that Psychic Computer was never good enough to run Secret of the Mimic. But I guess he's done it now.
Tweet.
All right. Is that your opening statement?
Yes, I have pressed the buzzer.
All right. Now we will start with the first line of evidence / witness testimony. I don't know.
All right. So first thing I want to present is I'm gonna set some groundwork. Escape attempts. The members of the content basement have tried to escape in the past.
You have evidence of this escape event?
Yes, I just presented it. It's right there. It's just a statement of truth. And also, one time a Mr. JPig tried to take over the basement.
That one's inadmissible. We're not gonna allow that one.
Judge, you have to be unbiased. Okay, anyway.
Objection, I am very biased, and you knew this going into this court case.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. Defense, your turn.
I would just like to say before I present my evidence, Psychic, every single one of these cards is for you.
I have some of the ones for you. That's the thing.
None of these cards are for me. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Well, as everybody knows, Psychic has a basement. It is a physical basement where all of the basement group chat are kept as well. And in that basement, there are walls. And I would like to admit this as evidence, and because we are inside the walls, and if we were trying to escape, then there would clearly be some evidence of that. But the walls are clean. There is nothing on the walls to say this claim is real.
All right. Prosecution.
I would like to also present why I would like to present this, a broken vent. There's a broken vent that's obviously from a previous escape attempt, as there are handprints inside the vent of people trying to crawl out of them.
Do we know who handprints those that belong to?
Sources say that they belong to Asher, who's been known to be in the vents before.
Are you sure Asher just doesn't just enjoy being in the vents?
Breaking news!
Gasp.
Hey, Krabby Melt, welcome to the stream.
The basement do not get enough grass touching. Psychic, as the owner of said basement, do you allow the basement participants to go touch grass from every now and again?
Yes, I do.
Do you have evidence of that?
Yes, I do. Let me just find it real quick.
Bro is sleeping.
All right. Well, looks like his turn's over.
I would like to object to Psychic's claim with my evidence of poor conditions in the basement.
What poor conditions are these? Could you elaborate?
It's very dusty and there is no medical care.
No medical care whatsoever. Psychic, do you give out 401ks to your basement residents?
That's not medical
No,
care.
because they're not employees. And that's also not medical care.
Well, no. What I'm asking is, are your members of the basement under your employ?
No. And
So
I have
why do
evidence.
you need to hand out medical benefits to people who aren't under his
And
employ?
I have the evidence to prove that they are not employed.
Please.
What was your
Council
question,
Ozone. Why would he need to hand out medical benefits to people who aren't under his employ?
Because he owns the building, and that
He
is a
owns-
requirement.
So,
that is a
are-
requirement. That is a requirement under building
You're
ownership.
telling me if you live in an apartment, the landowner is supposed to, the person in charge is supposed to give you medical benefits?
It depends on the tenant, but I have a letter to prove.
I would like to see this letter.
Shit. I have. Please allow me to give evidence, provide evidence to the court.
Oh yes, of course.
Many thanks, Your Honor. Okay, I have some.
I am a
leaked
fair,
DMs.
partial judge.
I have some leaked DMs from a Mr. Ozone, stating that he absolutely loves it in the basement, but there's no healthcare, and so that's why he doesn't keep coming back.
All right. Prosecution, do you have any claims about said lack of healthcare?
Yes. See, there's such good health care in the basement because people love the basement. There's no reason to escape.
Sounds like we'll need some testimony to validate that one.
Objection!
I would like-
That is inadmissible to the court.
No,
On what
I
basis?
think this one needs to be supported by witness testimony to prove this one. So
I would like to call my witness to stand then.
who is this witness?
Me.
It's Generation.
Nope. Our witness is Treble.
Hello, everyone. My name is Treble.
Hello, miss. Welcome to the court of. Yeah, go ahead. You can start your examination of the witness.
Miss Treble, would it be fair to say that you went into the basement of your own free will?
Well, you see, I live there.
See, and what is your relationship to the basement owner?
He is the love of my life.
Are all of the basement denizens in this same relationship?
No,
Depends on who you ask.
most of them hate him.
So, would you say it's fair to say that the basement can't be bad because I put the love of my life in the basement?
Well, I'm not in the basement. I'm in the attic.
So what you are saying, miss, is you are not even one of the denizens of the basement? You just live there, quote unquote?
Well, I go down there every once in a while.
But you are able to leave.
Yes.
Prosecution, is there anything else you'd like to ask the witness before cross-examination? All right, I
No.
think that's enough.
No.
Thank you for calling me up to the stand, Pookie. Am I lying good enough?
Defense, you're allowed to cross-examine.
Mr. Treble,
Yes.
please, thank you for coming in today. Would I be able to ask, have you ever tried to escape the basement? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right.
Whoa!
They found
no.
Boss's body.
Okay. Have you ever tried to escape the basement before?
Well,
My
one
cheeks
time
are
I got
hurting.
locked in there. It was quite dusty. So I guess that was an escape attempt.
Okay. Have you ever witnessed anybody else try to escape?
Did I plead the fifth?
I'll have the
Sure,
courts
but
know
that
that
was
it
guilty.
is the witness's right to plead the fifth.
Okay, fine. Would you say the basement conditions are good?
They're definitely
Overall.
livable. There's at least
Livable.
1 bucket of water. So
Well,
that's
good enough for me.
Okay, let's excuse this witness.
All right.
Bye.
Do I not get to redirect?
No,
You want to re-cross-examine the witness?
No, redirect.
that's not how.
Anyways, defense, are there any witnesses you would like to call?
Not at this current moment.
All right. So
Your Honor.
according to the witness testimony of based on the evidence of people love being in the basement, there's no reason to escape. The only person I really see who loves being in the basement is one said Treble, who also admits that they don't even live in said basement. Prosecution, do you have anything to say about this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I'm ready to excuse that everybody loves being in the basement evidence as inadmissible.
Your Honor,
based on
Your Honor,
witness
Your Honor,
testimony.
Your Honor. You asked me a question. Do you want me to answer? That's what I thought.
Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
So, this is not. May I please have the floor?
I mean, if you want to, yeah. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got the right thing here.
Your Honor, this is not about. This case is not about whether or not people like being in the basement or not. I just gave that as a bit of supporting evidence. This is about them trying to escape, which the witness did agree to, and the reason why and yeah, the dog is kind of. It is not a crime for them to be in the basement for one simple reason. If I may present evidence.
Oh yeah.
Slave labor! As the famous Minecraft YouTuber once said, slave labor is okay. Therefore, my basement is completely legal and they cannot escape it.
May I ask who this famous Minecraft YouTuber is?
Let me find the clip and send it to you, Your Honor.
Oh, so now he's submitting video evidence, okay.
It's Technoblade, isn't it?
Can't argue with Technoblade.
Oh,
All right.
looks like the prosecution just gave up their floor. Defense, do you have anything to say about that?
Able to produce obsidian fast enough to get the wall done in time. So that's when a stroke of genius came from the incursion. For the first time ever in 2B2T history, slave labor.
Okay. I would like to go back to the previous point, actually, because I have some evidence that maybe a previous witness hasn't been completely truthful. Because I have it here saying Treble actually does live in the basement, but it can be that bad. So, there we go.
Isn't that a conflict of interest? That one says that she lives in the basement, but she herself admitted she lives in the attic.
Yeah, I am saying that she was lying.
Are you saying you want to re-cross-examine the witness?
Gosh dang
Perjury.
I am not saying that. I would like this to be court and for it to be considered when considering your final opinion.
All right, I will keep that in mind. Now,
Okay.
defense, is there anything else you'd like to bring up while you have the...
Would like to call my witness.
All right, one witness calling.
Okay, this... Oh my god, why?
That's the third one, right?
This is the last one.
Right. Now this is Mr. Ozone.
Hey everyone.
Where do you come from?
Is he British?
As you can see by my teeth. Sorry.
I would like that state. I would like that to be stricken from the record, please.
Struck. Order.
So, do you go to Psychic's basement?
Not often. I'm not very active.
And when you go to the basement, what do you do there?
I just sit in the corner.
Actually,
have
not
a
that
good
far
long
off.
think about my life.
Okay, but would you say you what's your enjoyment level?
Yeah. Probably about a 4 out of 10.
Okay, but a 4, like, please, can you like word that in a certain way? Like, what? How would that affect?
Your objection leading the witness.
Objection sustained.
I am-
Counsel, please rephrase.
How the hell is Psychic the only one that like has valid objections in this entire game?
Brother! No! Okay, please can you rephrase how a 4 out of 10 is a valid response to that question?
Well, it's quite dusty. There is mold on the walls. There's only one bucket to pee and poop in. But I'm not really in there for long, so.
Okay, and final question: have you ever tried to escape?
Well. Tricky question. I believe I
Why
have
is that a
escaped
tricky
once.
question?
I've escaped once.
Okay.
You left the door unlocked, so I thought I could just walk right out.
That is not
All right.
escaping, Your Honor.
Well, prosecution, your witness.
Mr. Ozone, your previous testimony just stated that you did in fact escape. So, by that means there is evidence of people escaping, Your Honor. Therefore, the basement is guilty.
Well, would you call it escaping if you'd left the door unlocked?
Yes, Mr. Ozone, that does count as escaping. If a prison leaves the gate unlocked and a prisoner gets out, does that prisoner escape? Yes or no?
It's not.
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Your Honor, I had to.
Your Honor, that is not leading.
That is leading.
Your Honor.
It's kind of leading.
Your Honor, I had to go buy a book of Bill.
Your Honor, may we please?
I wasn't paying attention, therefore, objection overruled. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
Prosecution, are you done with the witness or what?
Yeah, you may excuse the witness.
All right, witness, you are excused.
Giving everyone silly voices.
Now then, I believe that the defense is allowed one more piece of evidence.
Yes. Although I would not like to submit one dog shit.
You can choose not to.
There's tunnels. There's tunnels.
Tunnels. Why
Yeah,
would these
and
tunnels be there if they were not meant for someone to escape? Almost as
Because
if Mr.
they
Psychic
are-
intended for them to escape. Oh.
Your Honor, I understand it looks a bit stupid for my case for me to bring up tunnels as a piece of evidence. However, as we have talked about previously, I mean, Ozone gave a 4 out of 10. That is appalling, right? The conditions of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
These tunnels were added by the slaves to create more fun.
Mm.
It's just like that one Fazbear Fright story where there's the maze or whatever. I don't know.
Haps?
Creating
Haps?
more fun.
Oh wow, that's an improvement.
It was some kind of fruity maze.
Your Honor,
Honestly, every maze
prosecutor has
with the
turned into a
content
dog.
group in it is a fruity maze. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, basically.
True.
All right, defense, is that it?
That is all, Your Honor.
All right. I guess now would be the time for closing statements. Prosecution, your closing statement, please. Make it convincing.
Honorable Judge JPEG, as you know, this case is not about the conditions of the basement, about how they're treated, how they act. It is simply about them trying to escape, which I feel like I have proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and so has, ironically, the defense. Even because I got some of the cards that they were supposed to have. So, looking purely at an unbiased evidence, I think you should convict guilty.
Unbiased.
And Mr. Honorable Judge, may I add, you may also get extra rations if you vote guilty. Just saying. All right, that's all. Thank you.
Bribing the judge?
All right. Not bad, not bad. Defense. Closing statement, please.
Your Honor, I would like to countersue for bribery.
That's a different court case. That's gonna have to happen in a different one.
Can we not postpone this until?
You want to call a mistrial?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I've obviously lost. I myself am part of the basement, and I have tried to escape many times. However, there has been no evidence of any successful attempts other than Ozone kind of saying it, but the door was left open, so it's not technically an escape. There has been no true escape attempts, and therefore there is no evidence to say that there have been attempts to escape. I don't know
All
what I just
right.
said, but
Now then, I think we all can agree that I am a quite partial judge in this case, being part of the basement and all. That was always understood right from the beginning. Prosecutor Psychic. Shut up! I'm talking. Prosecutor Psychic. You have not only accused individual members, but if I check the evidence, you've said basically the entire basement group chat. You are also part of said group chat. Meaning, if I find your client to be guilty, punishment comes upon the entire group chat, including you. But not only you, punishment will also come down upon the people you say you love, i.e. one Trouble. Therefore, judgment will fall upon Trouble, as she is also part of said group chat, since you have claimed that you're suing the entire group chat. So you have two choices here, which I will ultimately end up making. You can either lose the court case, and your group chat members may continue to attempt to escape without any reparations, or I can find your client guilty, and the entire group chat gets punished, including the people you said you love.
Your Honor, guilty.
Now then, I'll have it be known that his response has no weighing on my own. I will leave Treble to deal with his own punishment later.
Sleeping on the couch.
Can I be unmuted? Can I be
And I
unmuted?
would like the entire court to keep in mind that he did try to do this to all of you.
Wait.
But in my final findings in this case is that the basement group chat is found.
I would like it to be.
See the sun for once.
I would like it to be known that I removed Trouble from the group chat.
I didn't free you all. I just basically said that he
when Jay was saying he was gonna punish the entire group chat if guilty, I just removed Trouble from the group chat. Alright. Okay. Oh, that was fun. But I think we're out of evidences. Yeah, that's all we had. So I think that is gonna be it for this stream. Wow, your images are all broken on stream. I really forgot how I can fix that. But I made a ton of achievements. Everyone's still deafened. Oh, never mind. People are undeafening me. Wait, I'm deafened. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
We were waiting for you to notice.
Your images are all broken on stream. But that was such a fun stream. Oh my gosh. That was great. We have to do this again. Like, we have to, right?
Absolutely.
And, first of all, just thank you to everyone who joined the stream. Trouble's back in the group chat. Welcome back to the basement! I think that's pretty much about it today. And, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching our crazy court cases. If you want to see more of this, make sure to like the video and share the stream with your friends and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I've been Psychic, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Anyone else want to say bye? Or...
Bye!
See you all in court.